for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Derek said something funny before we started. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the Inferno, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
Yo, yo, yo.
Got an AEW Dynamite review for you guys for August 13th, 2025. Hope you guys all enjoyed the show tonight. If you can, if you haven't already, if you will, do us a favor. Please make sure that you pump us up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell some other folks to join in on the pod, man. I don't know what else to say. Sell it, Derek.
Let's get it. Come on, join in. Best show in town.
I hope so. I hope people feel that way. If I haven't told you guys, the Discord is kind of popping a little bit. So I would highly recommend joining the Discord. Once we get to 1K, we can do some big things over there with that. So make sure you guys are in. I'm putting that link in the chat right now. I think I'm going to start adding it to all of the descriptions as well. So moving forward, join that Discord link, though, that pops up, man. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Let's get into these shouts outs. Matt Lopez, first one in here. He says, "Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode." I'd say we've been comparing Derek probably, the last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
This probably was the best one.
Yes, I agree with that. This one was a lot more polished and had a little bit more direction to it. Better than the last 3 weeks, but
yeah. Let me know, too, if Derek sounds like far away or something. I'm starting to wonder if it's the echo cancellation. I went back and listened to our pod, and I was like, man, I sound far away sometimes, or like my mic's like dropping on purpose. So I don't know what that is, but let me know how you guys are, how I'm sounding, how you're feeling. I'm going to bounce this up just a scotch. Just let me know how the sound is. TK to Tanahashi, I know you got bad knees and just worked the G1, but would you like to be in an unsanctioned steel cage match with 9 other crazy wrestlers? Tony Khan. Yeah, let him go in. Let him go to work, man. Quill said, "What up, Conrad and Derek and chat? Your boy Sir Quills is back again to enjoy a dope AEW Dynamite review with my 2 favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek. Let's get it. Hashtag EPW, hashtag Trash Dookie, hashtag Doodoo.
Trash Dookie."
Terrell's in the house. What's good, T? He said MJF had on them colors on Contra. He did. He was in the red tonight. Mr. Instant Replay and Slick Nick is as backyard as it gets.
Yeah, it is.
Clown says, "Evening, everyone." What's good, Clown? Zach in the house. He said, "Happy filet mignon day." I did not have some filet mignon tonight, man. Should have. I had a salad tonight for dinner, which is good. XG Dub says, "Hi. Hello there." Joel said, "Heading to bed, but hey, Derek and Conrad." What's good, Joel? Appreciate you, brother.
See you later, Joel.
All goody. B-Boy Skyline, man. Listen, B-Boy, I better see you in that Discord, man. I know you got Dragon Con coming up. So if you guys are in the cosplay, make sure you check out my guy, B-Boy Skyline. He's going to be out there making some moves. He said, "Xavier Woods made me change my plans." It's all good. Thank you, Zach, man. I appreciate you throwing up the night bot for the Discord link as well, man. You're all invited. Hop in. Let me know if that link's working, if anyone sees it as well. Hubs, our guy from Clash of the Podcast, every Monday live at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Hubs, you better be taking care of what I told you. He says, "What's good, Conrad and my guy Derek? This is the only place to be for wrestling fans on a Wednesday night." That is true.
My guy Hubs.
Derek sounds like Justin Roberts. Before or after the super kicks? Breaking news. Hold on. Derek, I'm going to need you to hit some type of breaking news music here for us. We have breaking news. Kota Ibushi has announced on Instagram that he has signed a 2-year extension. Let's go. I can dig that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. We have our good friend, Mr. Jesus De Leon. What's good, Jesus? He says, sup, Derek. And Mr. I don't know why he calls me Mr. Conrad now. Love how they've been booking Kevin Knight and Bailey. And when y'all think we get Osprey versus Mox and Mox versus Darby? I think Mox versus Darby one-on-one is going to happen at All Out. Can't wait.
Yes.
But I think that for now, they're going to just tease and get into some of the stuff with the Death Riders. Basically, the feel out parts of it here. It's going to get worse. Let's see here. Rob, he said y'all gonna get mad at me for this, but this show was buns. Nah, I think that was you tonight, bro. I think that was you tonight. I don't know. We'll have to talk about this after. I don't agree. It's also International Left-Handers Day. That's what someone at my job had messaged me that early this morning. I'm left-handed, so celebrating that. When I was younger, this is a Conrad was bad story real quick. Used to tell my brother it was the devil's hand because he's left-handed. And they said back in the day they used to make people like they used to hit them with the rulers on their knuckles and stuff, right?
Used to force them to right
with their right hand. Yeah. Used to tell my brother, man, like that's the devil's hand, you know.
What do they call it? Idle hands.
Yeah. He's still left-handed. I didn't do anything, but he definitely messed with him a little bit. What up, Cam? Jocelyn says, yo, what's good, Jocelyn? My boy, Delayed Grats in the house. What's good, man? Appreciate you. Everything pro wrestling. And Derek. I love it. I love it. D Rich in the house. He said, really happy Claudio returned tonight. I love the UFO. UFO is always the thing of beauty, D Rich. I'm with you on that. With the body bag. He used to do the UFO back, ROH back in the day, man. My boys, man. Kings of Wrestling. Good times with Claudio, man. Tremendous athlete. Rob putting the sleep emoji. Yeah, we're gonna fight tonight, bro. There ain't no way. Teacher slapped my knuckles in the early 80s when I grabbed a pencil. Yeah, we went to school in New York. That wasn't gonna happen, at least not in our era. You was getting rocked.
That yardstick ruler never made it to the deck.
Sit down. I think All Out is going to get some big matches because of the rumor of Cena versus Minute Maid match happening the same night. Yeah, whatever. I already got my tickets and plans have been made. Have fun. If you want to watch the other show, be my guest. D-Rich says, I'm excited for Jet Speed versus Moxley and Wheeler Yuta. I wish Claudio would be in the tag match. I guess I'll have to wait a little longer until Speedball and Claudio face each other in the AEW ring. You'll get your one-on-one, I think, eventually. Oh, yeah. But you got yourself a little cage match that's gonna be coming up. Something to do since all the pay-per-views are HBO match. Watch an old show, find the replay, see if you feel the same way you commented about it. Definitely could do some throwback reviews. Yeah, might need to mix some of those in. One of my other things that I always wanted to do, this is gonna be totally un-AEW related. I always wanted to review every WrestleMania, but I always say I'm gonna make the time, but it's hard to do that. There's a lot of them now, and every year you wait, the harder it becomes to do that.
Yeah.
But at least I know I got like 30, what was it? Like 34 and up covered. I reviewed all those. So, but good idea, Jocelyn. I'm really happy for Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah. He's going to definitely be in that match, man. I know that's your favorite right there. Let's talk about it though tonight, man. Dynamite live this Wednesday. It was on TBS, also on Max. I don't know, Derek. I thought this was a good show, man. I'm really disagreeing with Rob on this, man. I can't believe he said he wasn't feeling it. He's like the only one so far. I don't know, Rob. I don't know.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely felt it was better than 3 weeks prior.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just had a different feeling to it because the ones before that were just kind of like, all right. I mean, it was a cool match, but didn't live up to the standards that I thought it would.
I think sometimes with AEW, how do I want to put this, Derek? They do better like before the go home show. They do better like the week before and building up. Like they really try to get you hype, and I don't understand why they do it that way. Maybe there's some formula to it. Also, I'm gonna say this: we got to do some critiques real quick here, man. All right, Tony Khan.
Mm-hmm.
We got to announce these cards before, bro. I preferred that rather than this. Like, I'm waiting on social media today to figure out like the last 2 or 3 matches. I know some people are like, I don't know if I'm going to buy the tickets and blah blah blah. I don't know. I've seen what makes you cheer. Your boos mean nothing to me. Shut up, Rob. I think they need to announce the cards fully beforehand. I missed that, like the old days. I'm trying to think. And then Forbidden Door, Derek, I don't know. How do you feel about there's not a really like a lot of big time involvement from New Japan, but we did get some tonight. So we're getting there. And CMLL says they have some announcements. I'm sure Matt's going to put us up on game if they make some announcements tonight. I don't know when that's going to happen, but
yeah.
I think too many people are freaking out about it, but at the same time, if the Forbidden Door concept goes away for a little bit, I won't be mad. Just bring it back up after a little bit of time.
Yeah, I just feel like the Forbidden Door concept should be like a sacred kind of thing, but the match card that you have for Forbidden Door doesn't necessarily match what the
Forbidden
title
Door is.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other issue. You can't do it during G1 season.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the G1 tournament later. We're going to break down the brackets and what's going on with that too. But Miss Bryant, what's good? What's good? We're going to break down what's going on in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but you can't. The Stardom Grand Prix is happening. Like, these are round robin tournaments, bro. People are wrestling over and over and over. They're tired, bro. Like, injuries could happen.
Right.
Not a good time for this show, but they had to move it around because they were in Texas and this and that. So lots going on here.
Yeah, I mean, I believe there were I think the original idea was there, but there are a lot of situations at hand that forced them to move it. But still, even then, you should have thought about it before. Like, you know what? They got this going on. This is happening. That's happening. Let's just push this back when we can really
use a spice up to do it. Could be a better thing. By the way, I noticed all Tony Khan's pay-per-views are color coded. Revolution, green. Give me a pay-per-view name. Dynasty, purple. Forbidden Door, orange.
All Out is black and gray, right?
Yeah, pretty much, or red. And then you have the pink or the red or whatever, some neon colors for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Just peeping game. All In's got their colors too. Just saying. I like it. Good marketing. Hey. But I was just thinking about that today. Deanna says it's not so forbidden when most of the guys you want to see are already in other companies. Are you referring to New Japan people that you want to see? Or are you talking about how the guys came over to AEW? Clarify for me, please. Forbidden Door shouldn't just be limited to New Japan. You could add other companies like MLW, Maple Leaf Pro, GCW, ICW. You could. I don't know how much of a stage it would set for it, and I don't know if they want you to be like 100% good with them, because the more people you introduce to Clown, the riskier it gets with all these TV deals announced. Like I said, AEW is really stuck to only 2 brands or media companies that will support them, which is WBD, Amazon. Like, their trust circle's getting smaller is what I'm trying to say. Quill says this was a damn good episode, of Dynamite from start to finish. At least we have one quality wrestling show this week thus far. I said what I said. New Japan guys that are in AEW, WWE. Yeah. I think that also deals with the economic impact of what's going on with them too.
Yeah.
Let's get into the show. Here we are. Hangman Adam Page, MJF face to face. MJF and Hangman, listen. He comes out in the red jacket. He's the devil. This got real biblical.
Yeah.
Real biblical. And then they talked about Seabiscuit, and he was like, "You're not going to beat me, Hangman." He was like, Seabiscuit won in the end. Dumbass. And he said Derek's favorite word that Hangman always says. Stomach. Stomach. That you feel that H when Hangman says it. Supper. Put some supper in your stomach. Hangman gets MJF fired up, man. And all right, Sylvester. This man, Hangman, got MJF so fired up, he put the contract on the line.
Yes.
So now MJF and Athena's contracts are out of the picture now for the rest of the year. I like this, and I like that they didn't do the cash in.
Yes.
Yo, you get a high five from me, TK. Wham. Like, we are good, brother. Do not have that be like Money in the Bank style. You just call your shot when you're ready to call your shot. Now, them not doing a match for a few weeks. I don't know about that, but I like this much better, in my opinion, than doing the lame shtick of like WWE already does this. To me, yay, it's a moment. Yay. Like, you don't need all that.
No, you have to be different. You got to set yourself aside and do things opposite of what the company that you're going up against is doing. Can't be the same. It has to be different.
Right. Matt said, I'm glad Hangman brought up Seabiscuit 1. Darn right. Darn right. Hangman, Adam Red Foreman page. Remember the pizza cutter? Maybe we won't see any GCW people anymore. Nah, I think they'd be fine. GCW, I think it's the ownership. Sometimes it's hot and cold. I don't know what the relationship status is or what they're doing these days, but MJF and Hangman had a great segment to start the show. What a promo. Yeah, I thought it was really good too, Close. After that, so Hangman smiles after he got MJF to agree. Says, I'll see you at Forbidden Door. Dumbass. And then we go right into the opener of Jon Moxley versus your boy, the Jet, Kevin Knight. I don't know, man. I don't know, D. He came in and crushed.
He definitely did.
Kevin Knight was impressive tonight, man.
He was. He's definitely got. I think you could put him in that conversation of one of the best drop kicks in the business, bro. I think you can.
I think it's time. It's time to put him up there with Bob Holly and AJ.
Best damn drop kick in the business.
Kevin Knight. Yeah, I'll agree with that, man. That's putting him into that elite conversation is fair, I think. Lots of hate for your boy Captain Planet, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Wheeler, Yuta, bro. He wasn't even in the match. Yuta sucks. Yuta. I was like, dang, bro. What did he do?
Right, like the man was just standing there. Like everybody just like the whole arena attacked him. Like, relax.
Right? Touche, Clown. That's what I'm saying. So it's very herky-murky with him. D-Rich, man, good night, brother. I hope things are well, man. Hope to see you. Check us out on the replay, man. We're up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere you guys want to listen to us live. Kevin Knight killed it. I agree. T-Ferg, what's good, fellas? This was a good episode of Dynamite. Kevin Knight has a bright future for sure.
Yes.
Don't celebrate him being kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate yet. Oh, you got a theory, Jocelyn? You got a theory? Kevin Knight is a snag. Hey, Jocelyn, chill. After he goes for a twisting frog splash, Moxley gets the knees up, bro, and he applied like this triangle choke that was high up. GG, bro.
Yeah. You weren't getting out of that one. That one you had to just.
Yeah, they have him tap out. After all that, here comes Darby with the body bag. He puts Yuta in it. He's about to go for the coffin drop. Claudio scoops this man up and is like, nah, not today, son. Drops this man like a bad habit. Puts him in the body bag. Does the UFO spin. And afterwards, they're about to Pillmanize Darby's neck again. And then your boy comes out. Bruv.
Bill, he hasn't said that in a long time.
No, it's just been a couple weeks. That's all.
Nah, I feel like it's been a long time.
Bruv Ospreay. He's here, and he makes a save, and he makes a challenge, Derek. Lights out steel cage match in London.
Let's get it.
We're going to update you on who that's going to be and what else is happening throughout the show. But, fun opener. Good way to set up things. And we get an Adam Copeland and Stokley highlight package, Sean. Don't say they don't give you your highlight packages, folks. Next up, we have the CEO. She is teaming up with Thekla and Sky Blue of Triangle Madness, going up against Alex Windsor, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale in a trios women's tag match. Well, The ladies got to mix it up here. Like I said, I continue to be impressed with Queen Aminata. Willow Nightingale, always fantastic. And they're really trying to make sure that you know that Triangle Madness is a group. I don't know where this is going, where it's leading to, but I'm keeping my eyes open on it. Now, after they put them all together, Alex Windsor hits a sharpshooter on Sky Blue. It was kind of like a WCW NWO revenge sharpshooter, bro. Like she caught her, slammed her down, locked her in the sharpshooter, and as soon as we saw her sit back, I was like, "Oh, that's it, bro. That's it."
Yeah. Well, once she cranked back on that, it was like, "Oh yeah, you're done. You're done."
Yeah, she taps out. Windsor gets the win with the sharpshooter, and then Athena and Timeless Tony Storm are in the crowd. They start brawling, and they make their way down to the arena floor. And then we have Mercedes and Windsor battling because they're setting up a match between them soon with a four-way happening. And as you could tell, this is leading to a tag match. A tag match is made next week in Scotland. Yeah, next week in Scotland is going to be tag match heavy when we run down that card. But I really like this. I'm good with it. Like, I have no complaints. I think next week's match should be a lot of fun, possibly the main event.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does get that way.
Yeah. AEW has a deep women's roster. So many don't get the screen time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think those tag titles, as much as I know that we probably get annoyed with talking about them, I think that they could possibly be a helping hand on beefing up some of the cards when they need it.
Oh, absolutely. And you get a lot of people involved who are not involved and giving them a chance to showcase their skills and having something to do.
Yeah, which is needed for sure. Moving on, Renee Paquette interviews Will. He says we'll find out who it'll be with him and Darby. He said he just got off the phone with one of his tag team partners, and he made the call to the ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And then he leaves you wondering who else the other partners will be. We'll find out more later, but he also said he made another call, and he's got all of his team set up. Derek, we got to talk about your boy here. We get to the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland taking on Big Stoke. So Copeland comes out, the fans sing him out. It was lovely. He enjoyed it. And then Stokley is brought out by the security guards because he didn't want to come out. He goes for a spear immediately on Copeland, but it has no effect. Copeland goes into the crowd and asks the woman if Stokley had any chance with him because, the line last week, he didn't get any girls. And she said no, for sure. Copeland hits him with the spear and then another one. And then here comes FTR. And, the whole thing was that if FTR get too close, they get involved. The restraining order is off. Well, guess what? They messed up. Restraining order's off. They get jacked up in all of this. He gets them out of the way. Copeland goes for the third spear. He comes out of nowhere. Stokley was like, Pakistan. Boom, right to Copeland's face. He's blinded temporarily. FTR, they commence to whipping that ass. And they're about to hit a pile driver on him when all of a sudden you hear Christian Cage's theme. I think they shouldn't have played the theme, but that's a minor gripe. You don't need, bro, what are you waiting for? Get out there.
Right.
Christian runs out. He has, but what is it called? I almost said Janice, but that's not the name. Spike. Rugrats. Comes out with Spike, chases them off. Nick Wayne shows up behind them with the steel chair. Nick Wayne is going for, he swings for the fences, but not against Spike. Spike knocks it down. And then here comes Kip Sabian's spear from Copeland. He makes the save. They hug it out, bro. Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, they're back. Derek, your thoughts on them reuniting, bro? I know you are the biggest Adam Copeland fan.
Finally. No, it's great to see. It's been a long time coming, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it. If they get to said retirement, they have to finish out on top. But they got to get a good run. They'll
need a good run, in my opinion. My apologies. They need a good run, in my opinion. So
they do. It's been a long time coming, bro. Long time coming.
Yeah. They should have a lot of fun with that one. In 2025, we have Adam Copeland and Christian reunited. And in TNA, there's going to be a Hardys versus Dudleys match. Yeah, surprised to say that in 2025, right? People still got hit with the Mr. Fuji. Stoke hit Cope with the Mr. Fuji. Cope versus Stokley. Cope had too much fun in this one. It's also weird that he's not going by Cope anymore. They went back to Adam Copeland. I think Adam Copeland's better, personally.
Yeah. You know what would be the cherry on top?
What?
To this whole tag team?
What? Kurt?
Nah.
Team Act? What? A 5-second pose?
Nah. That would be dope too, though. But one.
Oh, I already know. Gangrel. This is the attitude era kid to the fullest, bro. He really, really wants Gangrel back. He wants the cup.
Bro, I'm telling you, if it happens, dude, I'm geeking out.
I think they'll do it one time.
Just once. That's all I ask for. Just once.
One time with the Brood.
That's it. One time. One time for the one time.
Yeah, see, Deanna knows the Brood.
See?
Derek wants to see that reunited Brood moment with Gangrel. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they figure it out. That'd be fire though.
It would be. Come on. Even if you can't do it back in the days, just to see all three of them there would be dope.
I guess we got to talk real quick about that like weird little promo. It looked like they were in Gotham with the H up in there. I took it as it meant it's for Hook. I hope everyone else did too.
That's what I thought. I think it was pretty clear and obvious. I mean, you see a big H. Only person there with outside of Hangman, but Hangman has horses, so there's only one person left.
Yeah, got to be Hook, man. He always had the little bat symbol too,
right?
So it makes sense.
So
Matt says that All Out would be cool if FTR with Stoke and Cope and Christian with Gangrel could happen with a 10-second post because 5 isn't long enough. Give me Rhino with ENC. Rhino could come back too. Sabian took a mean spear. Good to see Cope and Christian. Hopefully with Gangrel. I thought it was Harley Cameron. Oh, could be. Could be. I still think it's Hook. I'm riding with Hook. That's my final answer. It's too Batman-like.
Yeah.
It looked like Gotham City there.
And you had the rap music behind it too.
Yeah. Going into the next match, man, we had ourselves a big tag match. Kyle Fletcher, the Young Bucks, and Josh Alexander team up in an all-star 8-man tag to take on Hologram, Tomohiro Ishii, Brody King, and a mystery partner. Bandito is probably worried for his tag partner. That's fine. We find out that it's Hiromu Takahashi from New Japan Pro Wrestling. The fans go happy for him, as they should. Hiromu is fantastic. They go on the outside. The Young Bucks super kick Justin Roberts, bro. Yo, Justin Roberts did nothing to these guys.
Nothing at all. He's just following the plan.
Yeah. And after that, $10,000 fine for the Young Bucks each. Tony Khan tweets out, and Tony Schiavone has been reassigned to do ring announcing duties for the rest of the evening. Brody King got clotheslined over, bro. Eats the meanest Meltzer driver from Fletcher and Nicholas Jackson. What's up with your boy Brody, bro? There was no choking people out tonight after that. I was like, nah, he's done.
Nah.
They preserved him. They were like, nah, you can sit out the rest of this, bud.
Yeah. Next time, someone's catching that devil's necktie.
Could be someone next week, because we know he's on the card already.
Right.
We get a lot of craziness in this, but Hiromu hits the time bomb on Josh Alexander for the dub. Immediately after it is announced, Hiromu Takahashi is going to be taking on Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. Kyle demanded a challenge. He's got one now.
Yep.
I think those two will have a fun match at Forbidden Door. I'm looking forward to that. I think that could be like a sleeper one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a sleeper match.
Hashtag justice for Justin Roberts. He's probably top most abused ring announcer since the Fink. Just horrible.
Gotta be.
Mr. Instant Replay, a.k.a. Slick Nick, a.k.a. AEW Extras. Yo, chill. Yeah, so good for Hiromu and Kyle Fletcher. That match is announced. Next up, we have Whose House?
Swerve's house.
Renee Paquette interviewed Swerve. They did have some technical difficulties. Like Renee thought she was talking, wasn't going through. They cut to the arena, to the announce team, and then back up. But Swerve gets a quick word in here to talk about his match, and Renee says that she's worried about his injuries. He still doesn't seem like he's fully healed yet. And Swerve tries to play it off, but then here comes Okada with his new theme and all. And he says, Swerve, with your knee being injured, you don't have a chance against me. And Swerve said, whose house? And then, the classic line got said. And we get a little pull apart brawl. Nothing much. I think they're saving it all for the pay-per-view, but
yeah,
it was fine.
Yeah, take it for what it's worth. I don't think they need to do anything extravagant here. It's get your little jabs in, and let's show out for the crowd just briefly, and we'll save it for the pay-per-view. We can call it a day.
Yeah. Matt's interested that they're teasing Swerve has a knee injury. Yeah. I think it's going to be a fine match, though, still.
Oh, yeah.
We go backstage. Moxley and the Death Riders hear the news about Tanahashi, and we see Moxley looking for some team members, and he goes into the AEW Extras locker room. Marina Shafir yells something, and then all of a sudden we see them open the door, and it's the Young Bucks, because they changed with the Extras now. And Mox closes the door as the Death Riders protect it. And a little later on in the show, you'll hear who is on both sides and who both teams are. It is announced also at Forbidden Door, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage will team up for the first time, taking on Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne.
Let's go.
It's going down, man. They brought them back together. I'm feeling good about this one, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This match is going to be good.
I liked it more than I thought I was going to, I'll say, with the Copeland and Christian thing. Like, I'm glad they didn't waste like 4 weeks on this of segments and all that. I'm like, nah, bro, just get back together. Everybody knows what's the deal at this point.
Right. Yeah. Stop delaying the inevitable.
Fact. So they put them together, and it's donezo, man. So here's what we got now. It's been announced it's going to be a lights out steel cage match. It will have Moxley, the rest of the Death Riders, Gabe Kidd, and the Young Bucks versus Darby Allin, Derek, your boy Hiroshi Tanahashi, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi. About to get nasty with it in the steel cage.
Very nasty.
Looking forward to see what they do, though. Like, cool.
Yeah.
I want to see Kota mix it up in there. I think Kenny's going to be bringing a broom with barbed wire. I don't know what we're going to see in this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be all out mayhem, which is something I can get behind because not necessarily a tag team match.
Yeah. Matt said that cage match is going to be bonkers. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a nice treat for the fans in London for that one. Collision. I'm going to jump to the Collision match real quick before we get to our main event. We do know that this Saturday on Collision, it's going to be on TNT and HBO Max. Hechicero, Lee Moriarty, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Nigel McGuinness, and Daniel Garcia are going to be in a 4-way technical spectacle. Winner gets a shot at Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door, London. Man, if you love technical wrestling, if you're into that Bret Hart style, this should be a lot of fun for you. I think that these guys are all going to deliver. Is there one person who you'd like to see win this? I know who I'm rocking with in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nigel. I definitely think Nigel fits that bill for technicality.
I'm right there with you, and I think if there's a backup pick, it might be Hechicero, but we've seen that match. I wouldn't even mind Daniel Garcia. Lee Moriarty, I like Lee. I think Lee is on his way up.
I don't think he's at that level yet.
Yeah, they haven't presented him like that yet. So, but I think he's going to do well in this 4-way. It's a good spot for him to be in.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, who said high fly flow off the top of the cage? We cannot have that happen to Tanahashi, bro. He's got to make it to January. He splat. Done. We can't have that. Forbidden Door might be pretty good. AEW really misses when it comes to pay-per-views. Cage match is gonna be beyond noodles. Nigel, everyone wants to see Nigel versus Garcia would be crazy. Yeah. Nigel still got the wrestling down, man. Nigel challenging Zack Sabre Jr. is gonna be fire if we get that match.
I think we will. I think
they announced some 100K match. I thought I saw Julia Hart in it. If I'm wrong, someone yell at me, but they had a couple other announcements. Next week, we got the 2 big tag matches. We talked about the women's tag match earlier, but we also have the finals of the tag team tournament. So the finals will be the teams on the right here. Winners will get to take on the Hurt Syndicate for the tag team belts here at Forbidden Door. I still think FTR is going to find a way to pull this one out.
Yeah. As long as they have Stokley in their corner, I think their chances are, I'm not going to say high, but I think they are going to be good.
Touche. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? No. And then we move on to what is our main event for the evening. It was the Ops taking on LFI, La Faction. They were out here doing their things, and yeah, I was okay with this. Fans were feeling Joe. Joe got cleared from his ankle injury. That was something we were going to talk about today, but apparently it's not a thing really anymore.
Right.
Powerhouse Hobbs and Shibata were out there. Basically, they kicked ass in this match, bro. Draglistico got caught in that coquina clutch. Down goes Draglistico. He fades. He was done. And yeah. I thought LFI could be the trios champs. I still sometimes feel like the belt should be on someone like that.
Yeah.
But
because I mean that's a true trio.
I mean they have made the opposite trio. I think that's been fine, but very just different, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it too, though. I know sometimes LFI can get a little rowdy with some of the stuff they do.
Yeah.
But overall, oh wait, one more thing. Hangman, we see him walking in the parking lot, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
MJF ambushed this man, bro. Ambushed him. He threw him against a car, and he slammed his head on the car like he owed him money, bro.
Cleanest jump I've ever seen in a while.
Cleaned his clock is more like it, bro. He was tearing him up, bro. And MJF said this isn't over. He was a madman.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. See, I think the way that you got to play this out now, you have to play this out as mind games. It's got to be mind games now. Because I just feel like the energy that he exuded in this beatdown, you have to do it that way.
Does Hangman lose here? I mean, we're going to talk about it next week, but I just want people to think about that question for a week, man. Is Hangman losing here? But MJF's going to blow his title shot? I still feel like MJF's the guy to win that championship back, possibly, but maybe I've been wrong.
So you figure
take a week. We got a week. Take a week to think about this. All week. That should be people's motivation. Is MJF going to be the guy to defeat Hangman Page? If it's not now, tell me when. Or is it not MJF? Just something to think about. Curious. What did you guys think of Dynamite tonight, man? Derek, overall thoughts?
I give it 2 thumbs up.
Well, too, man. Like I said, I thought everyone enjoyed the show for the most part here, except for one person. But yeah, I thought this was a good show.
Yeah, it definitely was. I don't have any complaints.
I could nitpick parts of it apart if I wanted to, with the whole like don't hit people's music, technical difficulties in like a couple of the spots. Not anything egregious, but it was still like, it's fine. You know, people make mistakes, things like that are going to happen. But overall, though, what we got from the show, I thought it delivered on what it should have.
It did. Can't take anything away from it. You know, it'll get to that point where we might just be like, all right, that wasn't it. But tonight was good. Tonight was good.
Yeah, Keeper said I still want Hobbs as a single wrestler again. Have Hobbs versus Lashley just once. How you gonna be mad at us? How you gonna be mad? Just speaking my mind. It's hard for me to think Hangman's second run ends in a month. Could be. MJF clocking Hangman at the end of the show is a good way to build for Forbidden Door. Now it's Hangman's move. Yeah, Hangman might have to get him back. So on the sneak tip. So let's look at what we've got for Forbidden Door. We talked about it before. Tag team match, playa. It's going to be the Hurt Syndicate versus one of these teams. I think Hurt Syndicate and FTR could put on a fantastic matchup here with each other and do some really good things. So I like it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I can disagree with anything. I think this will be. Oh, I don't know, man. This could possibly be a show stealer.
Agreed. If you sleep on it, you might miss.
Yeah.
Now we still have the TBS championship being defended in a 4-way. We only know Mercedes is in it because she's the champ, and we know Alex Windsor is in it because she won a 4-way to get into this match. Who represents Stardom and CMLL? We're still waiting to find out. But that should be interesting here. Moving on into, we also have a women's championship match. Timeless Toni Storm defends against the Ring of Honor women's champion Athena at Forbidden Door. Can Athena get the job done with her cash in? Like, I don't know. Do they do two? Like, I want you to think about this all week. Don't answer now. This is just rhetorical questions here. Do they have Athena and MJF lose? Like, it's food for thought, man.
It is food for thought, definitely.
Kazuchika Okada, Swerve Strickland for the Unified Championship. They mentioned they were going to treat this like another world title. They so far so good.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at it. So I like this. This belt feels like it's their secondary championship now. Like, this is what we're doing.
Right.
This is what we got going for this. Very interesting, to say the least. Yeah. And Okada, perfect guy to carry it. His lineage has been great. Mercedes Moné's getting close to crossing Jade Cargill's record, they said. She's close.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's been a minute. And then we just found out Adam Hangman Page, World Championship, going up against your boy, MJF. Could be a fire one. And like I said, we mentioned the other two matchups that they added. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne in a lights-out steel cage match. The Death Riders, Gabe Kidd and the Young Bucks versus Darby Allin, Tanahashi, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi. It ain't perfect,
but it's something.
It is. It sounds like a good show, honestly. I think it's one that you can't sleep on either.
No, because sometimes the big names you don't need.
Derek, I may need your breaking news. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I'll do it, and you can make the announcement that he put up.
My girl Persephone. Let's get it.
She is the rep for the TBS title 4-way. So now we need to find out who from Stardom is going to enter in.
Matt, you are my boy. When we got to this point, when we got to talking about this match, I was going to say, I want to see Persephone.
You knew she was going to be in, though.
I want to see Persephone. Let's go. Let's do it.
All for it. They still need a new name for the unified title. Yeah, I hope they eventually get there. I'm not holding my breath right now, T-Ferg.
No.
We got bigger fish to fry at this moment, but I do hope that they eventually change the name as well for that championship.
Yeah, it definitely needs a name change, but not a big priority right now.
I prefer the international name over all of them, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. Going through, man, let's go through some news and then we'll get you guys on out of here, man. We got Daddy Magic. Matt Menard recently signed a long-term extension with AEW as per Fightful Select. Good for Daddy Magic, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I would like to see Daddy Magic more on screen.
Yeah. Let me talk to you. He goes out there with his old macho man point and stuff. Arena Mexico, they have a show coming up here on I believe it's the 15th in a couple days here. MJF's going to be defending the light heavyweight championship. Whole rundown of the card there. Mystico will be there. Hologram, Beast Mortos, Templaro. You guys can see all the names. Averno, whoever you're into from CMLL, the whole crew's going to be there. Make sure that you guys, if interested, check it out. Sounds like a fun card to be a part of. Matt sent me this. We have a historic crossover. Get what they did there with New Japan and Stardom. They're going to have a show in China, bro.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, this should be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see like what the attendance is and what business it does over in China there. But good for New Japan, man. I hope that these crossovers pay off in the long run for them.
Hopefully. It'll be interesting to see. Because have they crossed over before?
Yeah, they've done shows like this before, but it should just be fun to see them go to China, though. Like, China's the location where I'm like, oh, that's different.
Right.
Because I don't know if I've ever explained this to you, but Stardom is owned by the New Japan parent company.
Okay.
So they're all like under one umbrella. I wish they would use it more, though. Like, I'm like, yo, put the women on the card more. Let the main event sometimes. I think you could. Stardom's popular sometimes over there. Like, it can get hot sometimes. So let it rock.
Well, depends on how they're feeling, I guess.
Like I said, I was going to talk about Samoa Joe's ankle injury, but it looks like he may have recovered and healed. So,
yeah.
Welcome back, Joe.
Welcome
back. Let's get into what's going on here with New Japan, man. Spoilers if you haven't seen B Block yet, but you're too late. So we're here. They are going through all of this, and we have the finals all set up for you. We know, yes, Evil is one of the top people in the A Block. They have a lot set up, but let's take a look at what we have in totality right now. Zack Sabre Jr. won the B Block. Shota Umino takes second place on his tie break with Konosuke Takeshita for third. So now we are setting up to get Shota Umino versus Tsuji, Takeshita versus Finlay in the playoff matches tomorrow. So the winners, Evil and Zack Sabre Jr. have buys. Meanwhile, we're going to get Shooter versus Tsuji, kind of a young bloods match. And then, they're the Musketeers over there, as they call it. So they're the future of the company, they believe. And then we have Konosuke Takeshita taking on Fit Finlay's son, David Finlay. Winners will move on and face the people in their appropriate blocks.
All right. So I'm saying Zack Sabre versus Takeshita. And
yo, listen, let's keep it a buck. Takeshita or Tsuji should win this whole thing. Like, that's the only right answer for me.
Tsuji should win. He
should, but Takeshita or Tsuji are the right answers. To me, though, Takeshita could carry the world title for them. He's been having amazing matches.
He can. Although I that being said, I think Evil's gonna win, bro.
Yo, stop. Right now, I think Stardom shows who should be on New Japan World. Matt said Evil better not win. I'm still picking Yota Tsuji to win. If not him, maybe Shota. I hope so. Konosuke should win. I agree. If I had to pick, I think I would either, like I said, depending on what you want to do, it's those two. Whoever can have the better match with Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah. And you might get a preview of it with Konosuke already. So
yeah,
we'll see, man. But that is it, man, for tonight. I know we have Death Before Dishonor coming up. We got the Philly shows. I'm not going to put up all these graphics. Wrestle Dream, Full Gear, World's End. If you're in St. Louis, New Jersey, Chicago, you got AEW shows coming to you. If you're in Toronto, you can still get tickets for All Out. Global Wars if you're across the pond. Forbidden Door if you're across the pond. Enjoy, man. Pro wrestling season is here. You guys got to hold it down, man. T-Ferg, I agree. All in Beijing or Shanghai, that'd be fire, bro.
It will be
fire. Make sure you guys are checking out AEW as it streams on Max. And next week, me and Derek will be back. We're going to run down Forbidden Door, Dynamite from Glasgow, Scotland, and then we're going to give you guys a little preview of what's happening for Forbidden Door. I don't know if we're going to do a review quite yet. We'll know more probably next week about that. And then, once we're back, we're back. We're going to be doing our thing, man. So for me and my guy, Derek, the Inferno of EPW, we are out for this episode, man. We appreciate all of you guys, and thank you for supporting us. And hit that like button. Tell a friend this week about everything pro wrestling, and we will catch you guys all on the next one. We are out.